Hi, we're down here in the basement at St. Thomas, and I'm going to get ready for outreach mass soon. So the first thing I have to do is come downstairs to the office and get my robe out. And our crosses were all made by one of our former choir members. All right, time to put it on. All right, well, before I sing at Mass, it's always important to warm up. So luckily, we've got the keyboard down here in the music office. And we'll do a couple warm-ups. After I warm up my lower range, I usually need to get some high notes in. Yahuwah, 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 Time to go upstairs.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I am the producer director of the Outreach Mass. So during the actual Mass, I am deciding what camera goes on the air, and I'm doing what's called calling the show. I'm in charge of show control.
Hi, I'm Tom, and I'm Lisa's audio engineer and operations engineer. I run the audio board and do the editing.
Greetings, my friends. Part of getting ready for the Outreach Mass, like getting ready for any Sunday liturgy, is we have to get all the books out. And there's really a lot of books that we need to set up. We need to set up the missal for the priest. Those are the prayers we're going to use at the various parts of the Mass. We have a book for the readings. We're going to have that for our lectors or readers. And then there's a special book of the gospel, and we are grateful for larger print. But the book of the gospel is going to be read by our deacon. And then we have a couple other binders that help us with pre-Mass announcements, post-Mass announcements. Just one of the many things we do is we set up the vessels and the chalices and all the other things that need to be set up just for the celebration of our weekend Mass.
Usually on Saturday, we have to change the numbers on the number board like we would before school Mass to reflect the hymns that we're going to sing. So I've got my number card box here, and I would go through and pick out the numbers I need, except that since no one is here right now, I don't have to change the number board. So that just means before Mass, Dr. Zhang and I practice everything, and then we make sure that the priests don't have any questions before we start. Well, this is where I spend most of my time at Outreach Mass. Of course, you're used to this because this is where the cantor stands during school Mass, but there usually aren't the bright lights of Outreach Mass on. So there's 3 up there, and then there's 3 on the other side. And they're quite bright, and so you just kind of have to get used to that. Then, after I finish singing the Gloria, I have to go around to be in the sacristy after the first reader is done with their reading to be able to sing the psalm at the ambo. So, let's go. During Mass, if we're not singing, such as during the homily, we usually sit back here in the Reconciliation Chapel. That way we can still hear and see, but no one will hear us if we have to sneeze or something. Outreach Mass is over, so now we just go back to the office to put my robe back up. Thanks for joining me for this behind-the-scenes look at Outreach Mass. Miss you guys and can't wait to see you next school year for our first all-school Mass.